火车一列列来来回回，是许多人通勤的必要工具。但美国本周恐怕将面临30年来的首次铁路罢工。
You look at the fundamental infrastructure of the country, that affects everyone, and people tend to take it for granted.
酝酿这回罢工的是美国铁路工程师和列车员工会，他们不满工作负荷量，但劳资双方在时间安排和病假问题上僵持不下。
The biggest issue in this negotiations is over working conditions, that there's a problem with the attendance policy put in place where at some of these companies, the conductors and the engineers that actually drive or run these trains are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year, every year. So I don't know anyone who wants to be on call 24/7 years on end, and they work an enormous amount of overtime.
就怕铁路真的罢工，拜登政府不得不介入谈判，担心在16号大限前谈不拢。
We're going to be very honest. A shutdown would have a tremendous impact on our supply chains. As you all know, it's going to have a ripple effects into our overall economy on American families. A shutdown is not acceptable. That is not something that we want. It risks harming families. It risks harming businesses and whole communities.
白宫坦言，罢工是大家都不能接受的结果，但暂时不清楚拜登可以动用何种权力介入大多为民间公司的劳资纷争。只知道官员正在制定应变方案，尽量减少罢工对关键的物流冲击。
We have supply chain problems already. The ports are clogged. You throw in a rail strike, and tens of thousands of containers can't get to where they want to go.
铁路罢工究竟有多严重？首先就是通勤族搭不了车，上班、出差、旅游计划，通通只能取消重规划。
If you're planning something you've been planning for months on end, and then suddenly it's taken away from you, that's more than frustrating. It's maddening.
I don't know if it necessarily helps customers because, I'm pretty sure these people need to get to where they're trying to go, and that probably puts like a wrench in their plans. And so I wouldn't necessarily agree with canceling trips.
民众言谈之间感觉超无奈，毕竟罢工是劳动权之一，本来就无法可挡。但行程被迫取消或更动，实在是无妄之灾。加上美国近1/3货运透过铁路运输，其次才是卡车货运，汽车零件、肥料和农业，通通都会受到影响。而白宫更不能眼睁睁看这件事发生，除了造成供应链大乱，还可能冲击其中选举。
It's a huge political hot potato because nobody wants the strike to interfere with an already fragile economy, and a strike could spike the inflation rate. So that once you get that shortage of goods, when cars were in short supply, all of the car dealerships just jacked up the price of the cars, and that was a driver of this. So a strike in this sector could raise grain prices, could raise fertilizer prices, any of the materials that are shipped by rail could go up.
代表美墨和加拿大主要铁路运输的美洲铁路协会估计，全美铁路服务中断恐怕会导致每天7000多班列车无法行驶，经济损失每天超过20亿美元，约合台币617亿元。如今通膨已经让美国人受不了，如果再来个铁路罢工，恐怕只会让民众怨声载道。三立新闻叶里维报道。